Cleaned up a bit today, did some stuff around the apartment. Uploaded the show. Now it's off today.
Nice to get some chores like that off the list, eh? Some little
How was
niggly
the
things.
IG?
Good. Did you happen to see any of it?
I watched a couple minutes of it when Ryan was on, and then later on I watched a couple minutes of you and Buddy talking about like liveries.
Oh yeah, the throwbacks.
Then he said one when you like touched your heart and you're like, yes.
Parnelli Jones.
That must be
Ford.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. Ryan was great, actually. Spoke specifically a little bit more about Delaware Opens this week. Just talked specifically about that championship and what he needs to do to, win that, and what some of the biggest challenges for that, like the track, setting up the car, or what's the hardest part about the Delaware Speedway as the track, and talked about what he thinks his team or his strengths are, stuff that maybe they've learned over the last couple of years, and then of course got him to thank the sponsors and everything like that, which was
I saw that too.
But it's important. And I think we genuinely had a good time with each other, like joking, like there was a little bit of joking around or just being funny or whatever. And I thought it was good, and we had like a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you go look, I think it was like 43 total.
Really?
Is
At
like
once?
43 people. No, like over the whole course of the Instagram live is 43
Nice.
people, which is
That's more than the highest rated episode of the Woms on our
actually,
Spotify.
and during the episode we got 2 follows, 2 or 3 follows as well, from people watching it. So I think Ryan might be somebody that we consider having on more often. I think he's got a bit of a following, and he's a good guy, right? I like him too. I'd like to get you on with him. I think it'd be cool to get him on the big show. We could make a joke about that and say we had to vet him first before he made it to the big leagues.
The least we could for sure also put that on next week's show, but I'm hoping we have someone for next week.
Yeah, who are you looking at? Anybody?
Not much feedback from that post I made about asking drivers. Herbie's a good option, so probably reach out to him.
I feel like it'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be cool to get somebody different, somebody we haven't had on before. Because I was like, it'd be cool to have Sam on and talk about everything he's doing. But we talk to Sam a lot, and there's other opportunities to get. Yeah, it'd be cool to get a different person on. That's why I'm excited to get Alex on next week for the live, and whatever driver's willing to come on. Working on 2. One of the 2. I don't know. Because at some point it'd be both of them, so it really doesn't matter. It's just kind of like if we're going to do a bit of an ABC series, we need to.
Well, the one other series kind of feel like it abandoned us, so we're gonna have to.
What series is that?
We're live streaming, so I'm not gonna name it. Just in case.
Oh, we're live streaming.
Yeah, Love this fucking rain shit.
See, oh, what are you doing?
Rain Master. It just started though
Oh,
at Alton. It's pretty good
oh,
actually. It's manageable.
yeah. I did a couple of those 1600 races at Snetterton in the rain, and
These British tracks are fun
they are very fun.
in the weather. It's kind of meant for. I feel like it's kind of like more realistic.
There, oh no.
Oh, I feel like a prick. I was supposed to tell Charlie we're on. Ah, fuck.
You are a prick.
What went down with the Instagram? Something glitched for you?
Oh, apparently. So, um, Damon froze, and then so I just sent him an invite again, but he joined, and I accepted him. Like, he separately sent a request to join, and I accepted him, and for whatever reason, because of the back and forth, it made his screen black for me, so he couldn't see me.
Oh, weird. But he could hear you.
But he could hear me.
Okay.
Yeah, and on my end, everything was fine. It looked all fine. Obviously, or I would have said something to him. But yeah, I was like, wow, dude, good for you, because I had no idea that there was even an issue. Now that you say it, I go, oh, the some of the things or how we stepped over each other's talking made a little more sense, but yeah, I had no idea. He did good. It was awesome.
You got the black
He
flag.
hit it well.
You didn't
Well,
exit
that's
the pit
what I mean.
safely.
Like, I
They're
had
going to
no
hold
idea.
you for a while.
Yeah,
But,
that's good. Not a big deal though. Worst could have happened.
yeah, I could have forgot to have a V8 today.
Eh. Did you? No, you didn't. Obviously, you had your stuck it in your bum.
Oh, I
Stuck
thought
it
we
in
were
your
on the
bum.
live.
No, that's
stream.
fine. There's nothing we can talk about sticking stuff in our
that's
ass here.
fine.
Oh, absolutely.
That race is over. I'll take it.
What are you doing
what is
Saturday?
I'm at the trailer.
Okay.
Why?
Thinking about when to message back some people.
What do you mean?
Dan.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
That's okay. We don't have to hide that. We have business to take care of.
Yeah.
We have business to conduct with some racing community pioneers or VIP
Partners.
in the racing community.
Oh, they still have it. Oh, I might do that race, but it starts. I hate waiting so long for a race to start. Do you start in the pits of that race, or do you qualify, or what do you do there?
I'm gonna guess because usually I start at the back, so that's usually my go-to. But pits might not be bad here, but I'll just start in the grid in the back.
I know it really. I think they upped the penalty for not gridding because I believe there's a you get a knock against your safety rating or your
Really?
I rating, or not your I rating, your safety rating. Yeah, for starting in the pits. They might have,
Where'd you
maybe
read
not.
this?
This is part of that like iRacing folklore on the internet,
Oh,
right? Like,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, they used to be like, no, you can only save fuel by lifting and coasting. You can't by short shifting. It doesn't recognize it. Or um, does weaving actually heat up the tires? And then when can you heat up the tires? And then iRacing put in this thing that if you go less than 35 miles an hour for more than a split second or something like it, there's a timing in it. It defaults your tires back to what they were at in the pit lane, so it stops people. So remember when there was that trick you could like drive super slow or do something to ultra heat your tires and for a qualifying lap or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this was put in to combat that. But in my head, if I weave and build brake temperature, I have way more grip than when I don't. But I don't know if that's true or not. When does that start? 7 minutes? I might just try that because it might be fun. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. When's your race start?
Few minutes. Taking a toke.
How many laps? Sorry.
Good question. I think,
It's timed
yeah, I
15
think it's
minutes.
timed. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what I'm going to do here. Like if I find something, would you be willing to do that? So this is coming up in 20 minutes. V's at Olton.
Oh, damn. Yeah, if my race ends in time for that.
The 1600s at Snetterton in the rain. Ferrari Challenge at Alton, which is what you're doing right now, but just in the rain. Yeah, you'd want to do the V's or the 1600s in the wet.
Probably the 1600s.
Okay, I'll jump in that, and if you don't make it in time, I'll just hop out. I'll just go practice. You know what's crazy is that, and you don't have to say anything at the moment. You know that you're saying that you didn't get much reaction on that reel that you just made.
Yeah.
It has already over 1,000 plays.
Yeah. Wonder what the retention was, but still.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's just like one of the basketball players I interviewed. Like, he liked my post, but I'm like, when can y'all start sharing this stuff? Like, it's both wrestling, racing, basketball. Like, I'm like, when? I love the likes. Fucking, don't get me wrong. Appreciate it. Love it.
What you mean?
But, like, can you share it?
And yeah, fucking share it. Well, the photos that reel you did of the team the other day was pretty good too.
Thank you. Yeah, well, yeah, it's good practice, and that's something I'd like to definitely basically recreate, but for my other stuff like racing and wrestling, similar. And I started interviewing the players last week, and
Oh, really?
I got a little on my app. I'm getting more familiar with editing and getting things kind of like templates set up so I can just go in the app and then boom boom just add something and then so we'll
Boom,
do
boom,
that for
boom.
racing and that applies too with whatever else we want to do during the season for partnership stuff. It can just be as easy as fucking throwing it in the app and sending it out on a reel.
Yeah. You know what's awesome too?
136 or 1 minute 30 seconds.
Um, we're both at the racetrack next weekend. It's the official
Get
WOMS
given that
start.
yeah, given that the basketball team wins Friday, and then if that's Victoria Day weekend next weekend, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, given that I'm gonna be able to get out of town. And other stuff too. It's my girlfriend's birthday that weekend, and she sent me a message today, and she said if you can't do it that weekend, we can do it another day. I'm like, wow, you guys are gonna move your birthday celebration for me? Like, fuck.
That's a
I don't
keeper.
care either way, but oh, 3 people in this race? Fuck off. Oh no, no, fuck this. I'll take
It
the
won't it won't count. I don't think it counts.
fuck. What a that series totally fucking
What was it again?
the Rainmaster.
Rain Man? Really?
Yeah,
Isn't it the Ferraris at Olton, you said?
yeah.
It must be the rain. It is hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's difficult. I find it very challenging, which is good. I'm less excited about dealing with it in one of our endurance races.
Oh, I can't wait.
I like the idea of it. I just know it's gonna
Because that's when
like
y'all might want to throw me in.
we're gonna crash, and then somebody's gonna feel real bad about stuffing it by
I'll
accident
do the rain stints.
in the wet. Or somebody's gonna dump us massively because they can't drive.
Because at this point, like, all I've
It'd be
kind of done is the
interesting.
rain series on iRacing since it came out. Like, I might have more track time on the rain
When's
than
our
you
next
guys.
endurance race? We gotta figure
I,
that out.
I was talking to Charlie about that last night. We're gonna figure that out. Yeah, it's got to be the walk-ins. Yeah, too bad I didn't have any of these races starting in a minute already downloaded. I like those micros. Oh,
I haven't driven them yet.
I'm just gonna see what happens. I doubt I'll be able to download 144 megs in that amount of time. But just for practice sake, we'll see. But yeah, those micros are great. Are you in a race right now or in a practice right now?
I'm in a practice. I'm
Okay,
in
so you're already
1600 stuff
okay.
practice lobby.
Yeah, I saw that. Saw that.
Dry on the track right now. Actually, what's funny is I did one of these the other day, and it rained all
Snetterton?
through practice, and yeah, it rained all through practice, and then we got into qualifying, and it was dry, and the whole race was dry, so it was odd.
Yeah, it's cool how it does that. I like that. You don't know what you're gonna get, and
It
even
makes me
then,
feel like it's the next day, right? And then you're
yeah,
like that's realistic, kind of.
even if it's just spitting somewhere on the one part of the track, like that's cool. Like it's pretty realistic.
It's fun. This is a
Actually, you know what? I think it's smart we practice in the rain as much as possible, especially for when it does rain at an endurance race. We got to figure out how to do the walk-ins, but I'm like, well, if it's a Saturday, then depending on that week, you might be busy, or I might be there too.
Yeah,
So I was telling
yeah,
Charlie, like, if you guys just gotta, if it's just you, Eggman, and Guarino, then fucking go for it. Like, or like, I don't know. We'll see what happens because it could be on an off week.
yeah. I gotta look up what it is. I'll do that after this race.
Do that right now, quick.
Went to Barrie today. My wife took the day off, and we
It was
took my
stormy
oldest. It was wow. Well,
last night,
in
this
the
morning.
courts it was.
Oh shit.
Do you get it?
Oh yeah,
There's
cause the
the trial.
45.
Anyway,
Yeah.
um, no, we went down to Barrie to get my kid graduation stuff, a shirt and pants
Oh
and
yeah.
whatnot.
Go to Walmart
And
and get fucking.
well, no, so this is the funny thing, and it might be because the Walmart in my town isn't very big, but we noticed that the stuff that we would consider to be convenient, like go to the store and get easily and conveniently, like a nice dress shirt and tie and dress pants, that's you're not going to Walmart to get that. They don't have it. Well, sorry, they didn't have it to fit him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
um we had to go. Yeah, so we ended up going to Barrie. We went out for lunch, and it was nice. There's no point to that story, just so you know.
It's that time of year though. You gotta get
Can't
that
believe my kid's
graduation shit. Yeah.
graduating.
Or
Great.
year-end shit. Sometimes there's like dances or
Yes, like proms and
gotta fork out some dough.
yeah, some donorinos.
iRacing
Oh, and I spoke to a guy
special.
about a thing and the place, and it's all been taken care of. Remember that thing? Yeah, forget about it. No.
June 14th to
Remember?
16th.
Okay, I gotta look at my race schedule.
So all we gotta do is look up APC.
It's on the wall. I just can't see it. No, I spoke to a guy about I'm getting a receiver and headset racing
Nice.
for the races.
Nice. That's okay. Good, because then I'm gonna need. Is he gonna program it for you? I think that comes with it. I'm gonna pay him to program mine. Fuck it.
No, I'm not getting it through that person. I'm getting it through somebody else. Somebody local. So the problem with, so I said, so
You
how
can still
do
get
I?
Buddy to program it though. He'll just
Yes,
be
I
like, "Fuck
can.
you! You didn't buy it through me."
Yeah, I'll be like, well, sorry, dude.
Yeah, you didn't give me a deal.
No, the guy told me he said I can't program it with the frequencies for the series because I don't have their frequencies.
Yeah,
And
but you can get it.
they're he's like, you will have to ask them for them and then you can do it. He said, as for the drivers, I can't just give you their frequencies unless A, I have them, and B, if they give me permission to, because they're kind of not private. Like he said, you can go find them, but I can't just give them to you. I'm not allowed.
All right, that's fine.
It's not how it works.
Just go to the track, ask a
oh,
guy.
really? And he said, but if you get their permission and whatnot. But I said, okay, let me rephrase this. I don't know anything about these. I want to be able to go to the track and scan and listen like the fans do.
Yeah, you
He
can
goes,
do that
okay.
too. Yeah.
He goes, okay, I know what you want. So it's programmable, so I can, because I'll get the race,
Yeah.
the like the.
You're at Peterborough, by the way, that weekend.
Oh, thank you. I'm at Peterborough that weekend. Okay. Well, I'll be home though, because I will be home. I could do it the Friday night actually, because Peterborough is closer to my house than it is the trailer, so that's a weekend that I stay at the house to go to the race. So the Friday night, if there's usually one at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, even one at 1 in the morning or 11 o'clock at night or something. If
You'll be able to
you're
see
a
what the
bit of a
sessions are.
Yeah, and probably figure something out like that. Might be doable.
Give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
Yeah, there's definitely a way you can scan it. There's a way you can manually plug them in, which sometimes it's easier to do that so you know who's who and whatever.
Yeah.
Because there's so many too, and if it's just scanning aimlessly, it might be more time consuming.
Left side,
I'm just gonna get that MP guy to go.
stay on the right, car stopped ahead, clear, go right.
I don't know if he would do it.
Car
For
on
me,
your
but
left,
I
clear.
truthfully
Oh,
actually
yeah.
don't even know if I'll be at a single. I'm hoping.
True.
I'm hoping I'm there for Labor Day, at least the Sunday, so I can watch Trans Am and then watch NASCAR. But I mean, I don't even think I'm getting to one NASCAR Canada race this year.
Oh yeah, so
which is kind of weird.
You're a no-go
I
for
just
Car on your
Victoria Day
left,
weekend.
clear.
I'm at.
You're not driving
I'm
the
at
Sunday?
Sunset.
Oh, there's Sunday
because-
race at Sunset?
You got a slow car
No,
on the right, go left.
Compromises, just the things I have to compromise, and
Oh, yeah.
one of the
Is
compromises.
Damon still going?
Damon's gonna be going, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
But it's not like I'm missing out, right? I'm going to a racetrack and I'm
Yeah.
covering a race, so.
Right side,
And
Clear.
Damon will be there to got it taken care of. So
At CTMP, he won't be at Sunset.
yeah, so we're getting 2 races coming.
Exactly.
I'll be
2 events.
probably. I'm gonna guess how it's gonna lay out because they get more people on weekends. So
right side,
I wonder if they'll do a Saturday Sunday or a Friday Sunday.
stay on the left. Clear on the right.
For what?
Basketball.
Oh,
Given they don't lose to
Slow down.
Newfoundland,
You got a penalty for cutting the
which is
cord.
still possible right now. So there's 3 games left. If Newfoundland wins every single one, they could eliminate Kitchener, and that would go in. That might go into Victoria Day weekend. So we'll see what happens. I'd love to be at the track. Getting the car fixed this weekend, so we should be good
Nice.
to go for new control arm.
well, that's good. Good that you can get that fixed.
Yeah, it's nice to have your control arms in good in good shape when you go 3-hour drive and camping
Yeah.
too. Because we got to drive the car a little, not too crazy off road there. Like it's pretty, you know where we park. But
Yeah.
like to make sure everything's fucking tip top. But yeah, I would love to, especially since the weather's been a little nicer than usual this May. I'm hoping that it would be like a perfect weekend, but weather-wise.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind if it's cold at night, but if it's damp and cold, then that's a different fucking.
It's hard to deal with because typically when you can't, especially when you're camping in a tent, I find
Way more
when you're
miserable.
it's everything gets like it sucks all your pillow and your blanket and everything just feels
Basically,
wet all the
yeah.
time. Yeah, man, I am having a hard time with these cars right now.
I'm kind of just cruising. It's like, I know I'm slow. Snetterton, I'm not really familiar with this track.
No, that's why I have the driving line on, to be honest, so I can learn it.
Yeah, I should probably turn my back on.
You
I
cut
don't
that
like
corner
doing
and
it
got a slow
because
down
then you
penalty.
become a slave to it. Like, you always have it on.
Well,
But
if you turn it off eventually, then...
see, why do I just keep snapping out backwards? What the hell is going on?
Fuck. You don't think you're doing Big O this year?
That I won't be able to do
Left
because
side.
of work.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
If I was still working for myself,
Car right, car on your left.
it would be very different.
Clear.
Yeah, I get that, because depending on what's going on, I might... This might be like that one race last season where I showed up, like, as they were fucking warming up, going about to race.
Yeah,
Yeah, so...
that was still cool though.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was so cool.
But that might be my... That might be my coverage for Big O. Fuck's sakes, man. Life. We'll still get good coverage,
I know.
but it's just not what we want. It's just not like what we want it to be. It's just how it has to be.
Well, yeah,
We're adapting. I think
this-
adapting that's key. We want to
I don't
adapt,
think
and
we're
we
getting.
will.
We're not getting less race coverage. We're just getting less of certain
not
things.
options, but not just convenience either, but
Truthfully, I think with
flexibility.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess a little bit's my fault that I took a job, but
No.
like I just feel like this was a great opportunity for me, and then just something for us to also benefit from, right? So, and that's a big deal. That series is I think it's a bigger deal than maybe we've given it credit sometimes. I don't know if I'm just saying that because now I'm more a part of it, but
Yeah, a bit of all of that.
probably all of it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to be more involved in it in a series this year, because remember I was thinking about doing the Oscar Outlaws.
Oh yeah.
The super late models, because they had looked, and I thought about applying for that, but
We all know what that would mean, and we're not going to say that. We're not going to say anything about that. I think
Yeah.
we all know. Yeah.
but no, I'm really excited to work
Yeah,
with
fucking every
those two.
APC race, the Wobbs is going to build the cover for the first time. That's pretty
Literally,
cool.
that's kind of one of the ways I look at it. Like, it's the first series that we've been able to cover from
Every
start to
race.
finish every
Yeah, that's a
race.
big deal.
That's kind of a big deal, yeah. I mean, I'd love to be able to do that with NASCAN. That'd be cool.
But
Just harder. It's just harder. Maybe it'll come. Maybe something will work out and it'll happen at some point. Maybe we're not supposed to cover the series this year in the way we did it last year. Maybe that's why, like, I don't know. That's why that's how and why the APC thing opened up, because that's where we were
yeah,
supposed to go. That's what we're supposed to look at right now.
Jerry
Um,
Seinfeld. It's funny because when I saw that clip too, I thought of that too. I'm like, yeah, it's just the way things are supposed to be.
Yeah, it's funny you posted that too, because
I don't want to do
I
better.
legit, or I am reading that book. Like,
It's
it's sitting on
cool.
my desk right now.
Yeah, I
Um,
wanted to look into that actually
Written in Old
because
English.
I heard Jerry talk about that. And I'm like, wow, like I didn't know he was that fucking. I'm like, that makes like I like to hear that from. I thought he was just like a fucking. He is probably a stuck up snub at. I have heard that's what he is, but at least he fucking isn't a dumbass.
No, he's very
Yeah, yeah.
intelligent.
At least he kind of like has things figured out. Like I could tell when he talked, like he talked about him. Like, well, at least he could tell this guy's thinking. Like,
I really, actually, I've been seeing more Larry David stuff
same.
online,
It's weird.
and I'm like, it's because he's gonna die soon.
You think so? Yeah.
Part of the script. Um, no, and I really want to watch Curb.
Oh, yeah. I just watched the last episode last week with Pete the other day. Actually, it's a good series. Now I'm rewatching Seinfeld. So again, it's what I've done a few rewatches.
Yeah,
Not enough, but a few.
I've done a few too. I have all the seasons
I'm
from
not
1 to
going in
10.
order. I usually watch a series in order, but then some of their
Yeah.
seasons there are story arcs in some of the seasons. I will watch those in order, but there's a couple seasons where you don't have to. You can
Well,
just watch it randomly.
yeah, so I'm watching them with my wife now, and I truthfully skipped over season 1 and 2. I
Yeah,
was like,
they don't get
yeah,
going
they're good.
until
3 is where it
two's.
kind of
I think
starts.
two's all right, but yeah, three. I'd say start watching at two to someone, but yeah, three's. That's what I
I
did.
should have just
That's what I did.
I should have Yeah, I
I
should have
watched
just
three.
started at the beginning with her, just so she could say she watched it all, but we were watching it on Netflix, and we're
It
on
might be better.
season
I did it
5
that way
now.
where I remember my first time I watched it. Like I didn't see the first season till I already watched it the first time. Like I saw all the early, like the mid to late seasons first, and then I
Yes, me
watched
too.
early. And it's like I think that's a better approach, just to get
I never thought of that.
know the
Yeah,
best part of the
that's a
show,
good.
and then watch the early part and go, wow! Like the full first season didn't even have Elaine, right?
No, it had some
It
waitress.
was like, what the fuck? Like
Um,
this isn't. Thank God they brought
and
her in. Like.
and I'm pretty sure the first season really primarily took place in that diner and Jerry's apartment, and
And Kramer was a bit. He was figuring himself out.
he was a little subdued. He
All
wasn't
of them
as
were. They've
crazy
all
as
talked about
yeah.
it too, behind the scenes, and how it took them a bit, and also this they didn't know, like most shows. It sounded like at the time when they're in their first season, every time they record, they think that might be their last time recording. So that's tough
That's
for them
true, yeah.
to. That's tough for them to be able to delve into their characters. But I saw a meme today, and it was a promotional. It was a fake promotional picture of the show Jerry, and it's like Jerry playing Jerry playing Jerry. I'm like, whoa, that's fucking. It's a mind fuck.
That is actually deep. Jerry playing Jerry playing Jerry.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, they did that. Yeah.
So it's funny, when I hear interviews with Larry David, and they'll ask him questions, like he was on, I don't know the guy, Seth what's his name?
Seth
Seth
Meyers,
something.
late night.
Seth Meyers. Yeah. And um he what's the fuck? Larry goes, I'm going to see somebody tomorrow or like that. And Seth goes, "Oh, I love them. Send them my regards." And I can't make a note. You can't see my face, but Larry goes, eh, like
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
typical Larry, like, really, no, I'm not doing that. Like, you only want me, and he goes into this long rant of how lazy Seth is because he doesn't actually want to message the person.
Right?
He's just using him by proxy to be friends, and I'm just like, oh my god, this guy's. I get it. Yes, I think like this, or should reclining your seat on an airplane be illegal? He goes, yes, of course it is. Nobody wants to stare at your head the whole time. You don't have enough room. And he just goes in, and I'm just like, yeah. Not that I fly a lot, but it's just a lot of his. I get it. I get
Oh
it.
yeah.
He's just
Especially
he
the last
makes
couple
so
seasons of
much
Curb.
sense.
With more
Yeah.
recent shit, it's like this. I'm this guy. Like yeah, like something
Well,
just happened. There's just a couple episodes in the last season, and I'm like, I looked at Peter. I'm like it
like
was like a comment
predicted
of
the
how I can
future.
relate. Well, no, it was because it was this episode from like this year. So,
Oh,
but like
okay. I
he
see.
was, I forget what he was doing, but or not to spoil it, but I looked
No,
at
you can
Peter
say it. It's fine.
and I was like, fuck, like that's me. Like that's. I guess
Oh,
I'm like I guess no one else thinks like this.
no, and it's um I gotta put my kid to bed. I'll be 1 second. But
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
we're not. It's nice to know we're not the only ones. There are guys out there that think like that. I want to keep talking about this. I'll be right back.
Ooh, Boston got fucking just cleaned.
So the
What?
was like who played Super Dave Osborne?
Yeah.
I
Fucking.
can't remember his name. Anyways, so he shows up to meet Larry and another guy at a restaurant, which I'm assuming is probably like a Muslim restaurant, Islamic restaurant,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
he's wearing a yarmulke, and that whole scene killed me, and I was like,
Just
I
without
need,
googling it, I know it's Einstein or Weinstein. Bob Einstein.
yeah, and
Yep.
they like fight, and he rips the yarmulke off of him and tells him
That's
to get
good
away, and then
shit.
goes in this store, and this store like cheers.
Yeah, that's good shit. Because Larry, and they touch base on the Israel thing too lately, but he obviously makes fun of
Ring is
it.
close.
But yeah, like he's like, they have good fucking food, but the Jews weren't supposed to
The
be.
estimated strength
Or
of field
yeah,
is
something like that. There was an episode
912.
where they're, who are the Jews fighting? The fucking.
A lot of opportunities today. Head
Yeah, they
down.
had a good
Pick
rest.
your
They had a
battle.
really good restaurant that fucking Larry like really liked. I think that was it,
And what it was like
or
owned
that
by
was another
Palestinians?
episode. But I think that might have been it. Either that was it, or it was another episode. And he got shit for going. And there's another episode in recent seasons where he went to a restaurant with a MAGA hat. He borrows a lot from in. Yeah, there's a couple of seasons of Curb where he borrows a lot from Seinfeld, but that's kind of the, especially the last episode.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Oh, we expect rain soon.
We in the same race? Yes, we are. You're right in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
not
I
gonna
am.
fucking. We're not gonna be applying a pressure to Michael Wallace, folks, today.
Yeah, please not. Thank
No.
you. This actually counts for something. Don't worry, I won't be applying a pressure on anybody. I don't got the chops today.
I think it's just gonna be cloudy. I know it said, but I don't believe it. There are some clouds behind us, but it doesn't look too bad in front of
Green
us.
flag, green flag.
Say, is there a windsock
Of course
somewhere?
Oh, windsock.
Sometimes
I
there's
actually
a
don't
flag.
know. Is there any
Where the flag
flags
go?
in this
Yeah.
game?
That's
I've
cool.
never noticed.
That's fucking cool. We have to look around for shit like that to figure out the.
Oh, crashing,
incident
crashing.
ahead.
Stay to the right, stay to the right.
Slow car ahead.
Oh,
Car
they're
stopped
crashing
on
big
the
up
right.
here. Go left, go left. Wow.
Yikes.
Slow car ahead. There's an incident
Oh,
ahead.
there's another incident.
Car stopped ahead. Go
Oh,
left.
man. what a mess.
Car stopped on the
What a
right.
mess. Oh, big mess up here. Jeez. Wow. That was...
Wow.
Wow. That was something else.
Car on your left.
Oh, this guy's coming up.
Clear on the left.
Yeah.
Asher, newcomer.
Wow.
Go, Asher. Whoa.
Yeah, nearly touched your wheels.
Go for it. There we go.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
Ooh.
This is a test right here, man.
Yeah. a good impatience and reaction. We're gonna run into him again. Oh, I don't know if he just punted him.
Something. He yeeted him.
He must have. He just yeeted him. Wow, what a nice guy.
You're in the top 10.
Huh. 14th to 7th.
Right.
Left side. Clear on the left. Go left.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy was
Man.
pushing it way too hard. Guy in front of me.
Yeah, I saw that guy lose it.
I feel like people are racing. Like, what are they racing hard for right now? I don't know.
Ego.
I don't think weather's going to be a problem. It's just going to be a little cloudy.
Car stopped on the right. You got a slow car on the left.
I love that turn right there.
Yeah.
I love it. They did this nice sweeper, big right sweeper, and then you got this little kinky, whatever the fuck that is going on there. I wish the line was at least like some games where it'll adapt to what you need to do. So it'll be a certain color when you need to be it, and
Yeah, F1 the F1 game is
Yep.
like that. Forza was like that as well.
yeah. Forza had a few
Okay.
options. It had like this, had braking only, and it had like passive or whatever it's called. The
So
dynamic.
that's what I wish this had. I wish I could just select like braking only. But so what I do appreciate then about the braking line or the
Car on your
driving
left.
line is that it is
Keep to the right.
it's a teaching aid at its
Still
at
there,
its
hold your line.
maximum, right?
Car stopped on the left. Clear on the left.
Because I notice a lot of times that you can, in certain cars, you can definitely go in deeper to the brake zone than it shows.
Right? Yeah.
It's like it's almost like it's a conservative version of how to drive the track. Yeah, I know what you mean. And then the I don't use it, but the F1 game does a 3D one, so it stands up there.
Yeah, yeah. That might be a little too much for me.
New fast flat for you.
This Asher guy, he's wrecked like 4 people so far this race.
trying to look at reference points, but there's not many here. I feel like there's these sticks in the. There's sticks. There's a couple trees. There's a couple huts. Feel flattish, so. There is some hilliness.
You're pulling away from the
Yeah,
car
there's a
behind.
bit of
The gap is
elevation. I'm wondering if
8.1
this was. I
seconds.
feel like it was an
The
old
car in
airbase.
P1
Yeah,
just
bro.
set the fastest lap.
I think
59.703.
every fucking
The car
looks
in
like,
front
yeah,
has gone off.
That's cool. Though.
Every British,
That's fucking
every
sick,
British
man.
racetrack.
I'm watching Masters of the Air. I will finish Masters of the Air. Great show. It's Band of Brothers, but in the sky.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah, man. It's on Apple Plus or something like that. And yeah, it's cool how they did their missions. They fucking take off from UK and then drop some fucking
That was your
bombs.
fastest lap of the session.
Man, I remember when Band of Brothers first came out. Oh,
Me too.
like it was the coolest, and it's still so good.
I was a well, fucking that's still an asshole, but back then I don't know why I didn't appreciate shit like that. But obviously you're a kid. I wanted to watch wrestling or cartoons, like Teletoon. That's
Yeah, well,
Teletoon was my shit.
how old you. That's how old you were. That's can't be mad at yourself.
But now I
You
look
were
back,
a
I'm
kid.
like, fuck. Wish I watched that. Like,
But it's the same thing. Like me, like I wish I.
same with
So
Sopranos.
through whatever else happened in my childhood, like I don't have a lot of memories or didn't hold on to a lot of memories of the racetrack because of some of the negative things that happened. And more they probably like implanted in
10 minutes to
memories
go.
I thought had
We are where
than
we
anything
expected
else.
to
So
be.
what I regret is like not. I get what you mean. Like there's a whole time period that I got to witness of legendary guys in our area that short track raced and whatnot, and I have very little memory of it because I almost pushed it out. And so I know what you mean. You wish you appreciated the stuff better at the time.
Although Castaway, remember when Castaway came out? I watched the fuck out of that. I was only like I was only like 8 years old or something.
I do remember that too. What a different era. Like, okay, I remember when Survivor was a big
Yes.
deal, and it wasn't at season 52. It was at
The first couple seasons.
It was at season 1. Like I remember season 1 of
Same with
Survivor.
Big Brother.
Oh man, what is this guy doing? Thanks, man. Give me a 1X, not
Not
stupid
cool.
lap car. Stupid lap car. Yeah, nostalgia. What a terrible thickness. And disease or addiction. That's what it is. Nostalgia is an addiction.
Well, I was rewatching old episodes of wrestling, and then I can only do it through VPN, and then they figured out the VPNs, and then they banned it. This just happened too. But I was starting to remember, like I was like, oh yeah, I remember. I think I remember I did it this week when I watched this episode, and I'll share it to my dad, and he will. I don't think he remembers, but like, dude, we fucking watched it.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 5.8
Yeah.
seconds.
Someone was dragging, someone tied up when Hulk Hogan came back the last time in like 2002.
The leader just
Someone
did a
was dragging him around on a bike,
1.562.
and I remember vividly, like, I was kind of, and it was in Toronto too, but I was watching at home, but I remember that, and I just saw that clip the other day on Facebook.
I remember when Hulk Hogan was on Muppets from Space, in
Oh, yeah,
Muppets
yeah,
from
yeah.
Space, and when he like, hey, and he goes, what are you gonna do? I'm a bad guy now, because he had his mustache dyed brown, like when he went
You
to
got
his
a slow
bad
car on the right.
Yeah, yeah.
boy side.
Yeah. To the NWO.
Yes, the
NWCW.
NWO.
Yeah.
So I remember one of my favorite games ever was on N64. It was
WCW, NWO, WCW.
yeah, versus WCW,
Yeah.
and you could do like Royal Rumbles. But we talk about this all the time, and you could go backstage and like beat the guy with a
Oh, yeah.
gurney from an ambulance, like shove it into them.
Yeah, yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and garbage cans, and I believe it was that game you could be the referee in the match.
Oh, yeah, they're probably getting that in there at that time, yeah.
Dude, like I would say one of the most in-depth games of its era, really, if you go back and think about it. Like you could just ref the match like regular, and they would have a regular match between them, or you could
Yeah, I used to do that.
interfere, or-
Yeah.
I would set up the match. I hate that guy. I'm gonna beat him up.
Cartridge games, though, that game came out on
Go
disc,
right.
I think, for PlayStation, and it was a lot better on PlayStation. That's what PlayStation had an advantage on, especially because it was a CD, so you could play video or music off of it. Now, N64 had music; they had the theme songs, but they were like low, like telephone quality, like
Right.
20s, like 10-second clips. But it's amazing how they're able to fit all that onto a cartridge, especially at that time, which is just, I've seen some YouTube videos on this and how they were able to like compact all these, like, yeah, it was like that was a good game and there was a lot in it, but it was on a fucking
Alright.
cartridge, like a
Clear
64
on the
mega,
right.
like something like that. There's not much on it.
64-bit cartridge
Yeah.
or something like that.
It's like
Yeah,
there's not
it's
much
crazy.
going on there, and there's a lot that they did with it. It's amazing
5 minutes
how they
to
can
go.
pack music onto that. Like,
I know, and now they're like, oh, does your hard drive have 1 terabyte?
because you're gonna
no,
need it for the
you
game.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need it for the game. Exactly.
Well, so when GTA 6 comes out, that's what's going to be the dilemma, and I think that's a bit part what they're waiting to do. This technology, I think, needed to catch up to the game, which is fucked. Because when it comes out and they say you might need to buy a separate fucking hard drive for this thing, like a portable hard drive. Like,
Car on
that's-
your left.
Just wait.
Clear.
People like that's
They'll
going to
just
be
sell it.
Left
that's
side.
going to be a brand
Clear on the
new
left.
era of
We're gonna
video
go-
games.
You know what? No. You know what it is? It's just the old version of video games, because now it's a cartridge.
Right?
They're just
It's
gonna
just
sell you the
yeah,
hard,
yeah.
and you're just gonna plug it into your computer.
Basically, yeah. Like, it's crazy how that works. It's like you're kind of doing the same thing.
It's nothing new under the sun, man. Nothing new, ever. It's all recycled ideas. Yeah, because you know what the new biggest thing for shipping is? Like cargo ships and container ships. Have you seen this?
Well, for
It's
what?
revolutionary for like to help container ships on the ocean go across more economically and all this stuff. It's a revolutionary idea. That's what they're calling it, anyways. It's sails, actually. These big cargo ships now have masts, and they have they're modern sails. They're not like a fabric sail. They're airfoil is a more apt term. But now they're using these on big ships to help
Just
with
guide
their
posts through the.
no, to help with the fuel economy, because then
Yeah.
they don't have to use as much fuel burn and they can use the wind. Revolutionary idea, using sails. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Like that's all they used 200 years
And
ago.
in a way, that's kind of like what you see on the transport truck trailers. And this determined
You're
how I
losing on
felt
the
about the guy,
carriage
a
front. The gap is
former coworker of mine.
1.7
He's like,
seconds.
oh yeah, they put those on the trucks because people were doing what they did in Fast and Furious. These guys with their low cars, their tuner cars, they're going under the trailers, and they had to put these fins on them to stop them from doing that. I'm like, no. Like, no, that's to save fuel and other things. other
Yeah.
aerodynamic
You have about
properties when
5
you're
laps
driving
of
a
fuel
big
left.
box on a highway. It's like, no, it had nothing to do with that, sir. And he was adamant, and I'm like, okay. Like, I know. Like, watch fucking racing, and race cars have literally similar things on it for similar reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, nah. Is this race almost over?
You'll be coming up to your last lap.
Good lord.
25 minutes. 20 minutes.
Good, I think no X so far.
No rain.
Yeah, I knew it.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 59.68.
You did call it.
Now that would have been cool if there was different kind of tires for this, and for whatever reason you decided to start on wets because of whatever reason, or you have to come in. Maybe it does start raining and you have to come in. Like, that'd be fucking cool. I know there's got to be a series that does that, and we'll see that when in the it happened at the official Sebring. So.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
This also helps too. This gives your perception of the whole thing. So when we do get in that situation in an endurance race, and when we're fucking hemming and hawing all the time about whether it's going to rain or not, well, if the clouds look like this, then we're fucking good. Like,
Yeah, yes, that's right.
but I guess, yeah. I mean, fuck. I guess I won't be at Peterborough that weekend, honestly. So I might be able to do that race. Unless you said, like you said, at night, you do the Friday night. Yeah, it'd be doable for me.
Do it.
There's an incident behind.
My feet will be a little hurty, though, because I would have just worked all day at that point. We'll figure it out.
And it's only a 6-hour race too. Right, it's not a 24-hour thing.
I fucking would rather that, so at least I have some time to rest my feet.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.2 seconds.
This guy really almost crashed me for that.
For a spot. Where'd you finish? Fifth?
Yeah. Third.
Wow, holy shit, dude. You were just staring down the track. From what? Oh, second to last to third? That's some good shit. At a track
Well, you should go back and watch. This is one I should actually clip and send in. You should go back and watch this. So he made a bad exit out of the final corner. I got third place out of the final corner.
Good job. Very good job.
He makes a terrible entrance and exit, and I get a great run, and I go. He tries to swerve to scare me, and I'm literally beside him, and he just turns into me. Luckily, only a 0x. What a loser. And then I stop, and he decides to pull up and rev his engine at me like I did something wrong.
Rev its engine.
Wow.
Oh, I'm seeing what happened here. Okay, yeah.
Anyways, that was a good race for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing what happened here. Yeah. Rev it up his engine. Oh yeah, he'd give you a little touch, a little touch. That's unnecessary.
Luckily, it
I don't
was
think
0x.
iRacing would. Yeah. Oh, the micro sprint starts in 8 minutes. Oh, that's a good thing. Oh, it's 11:21. We can end off on that though,
Okay, I'll do it.
because they're as David Gorian would say, a fucking blast.
Are they really? Like, am I gonna
Oh,
get into this and
1,000% a
hate it?
blast. No, no, no. You should, especially after Big O. You should like this. Do they not do micros at Big O?
At the little track. Not the. I don't think they do at the.
No, the
They
big
do them
one.
at the other. Yeah, I don't think they're quick enough, truthfully, to go on the big one.
Okay.
I could be wrong though, and because I could be wrong though, but I think they run. I don't know. Let me look at these. I don't know. Yeah, no, I've never driven these, so this will be interesting. Give me some tips. So clearly you have. Yeah, yeah. One more race.
You just gotta drive wide open sometimes. I think you just gotta really trust the car. That's the best way I could put it. It's like you want to pussy out. Reminds me of like in Jackass, there's some skateboarding videos of guys doing these loop-de-loops tricks, and they always talk about the mental side of it. Is like it's basically that. Like you want to commit yourself to it, because if you're not committed, you're gonna fucking
That's when you
bail out
crash.
mid. Like you're gonna be upside down midway, and you're gonna fucking fall.
Non-winged micro sprints. You're crazy, brother. I didn't know that's what I signed up to.
Oh, these are fucking great though.
Okay, so these would be what they run at Chili Bowl.
Nice.
Are you on track?
Oh yeah.
Slow car down low. Slow car down low.
Oh yeah, I forgot how responsive the steering wheel. Yeah, that's right. That's good.
What gear are you running in?
I was just figuring that out.
Okay.
Car stop down low.
I think it's probably good to run as
Car stop down low. Slow car ahead.
Third,
Car stopped up high. Go low.
it's still only 3 years, so
You just set the fastest lap.
Okay, so probably three. I gotta roll this.
Car stopped up high. Car stopped up high. Go low.
I placed my hands a little bit higher on my wheels. I don't know if that.
Car stopped up high.
Because these are so not like. Yeah.
Car stopped up high. Go low. You've got the fastest lap.
They got like 5 years.
Slow
Oh, yeah?
car down low. Car stop down low. Go high. Car 4. Just set the fastest lap. 14.049.
I'm in the highest one.
Car stop down low.
Slingy. Like you gotta let it fucking.
New fastest
You
lap.
almost
for you.
redline it. Like you want to be. Yeah, you want to mostly redline it going in the turns. And you don't even have to really let out.
Slow
I
car
have
down
no,
low.
like,
Car
bite.
stop down low.
It just wants to spin out on me.
Run a little higher.
Car 2. Just set the fastest lap. 13.71. Slow car download. Slow car up high. Car stopped up high. Car stop down low. Car stop down low. Slow car down low.
Fuck, these are a blast.
You've got wheel damage.
Just using, I feel like my instincts are being used all the time.
Yeah, these are tricky.
Car 7. Just
There's
set
a lot of
fastest
reading the
lap.
track, if that makes sense.
13.483.
I actually still have my driving light on, and I don't know, like, it kind of helps me see where I should be letting off, to be honest. And that's helped. And I don't even have to let off. I can just hit the track a certain way where that's where it slows down naturally.
Car stopped up high.
That's a tire. I'm shit.
Car stopped down
I
low.
am garbage. Oh my goodness.
You've got wheel damage.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm driving a stock car in this run. Just kind of change my driving mentality here.
Car stopped up high. Slow car up high. Go low. Go high. Car stop down low. Go high. Inside, clear.
Dude, I don't know how this is still gonna go.
Confidence.
I don't have any.
You got.
I didn't do one lap the same.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a new car, right? For me, I've never driven it, so I don't really know what I'm expecting. I'm expecting myself to be
This might be
better,
my
and
second or
need
third
to cut
race.
I'm going to cut myself some slack.
It may come to you sooner than you think.
You're the number one card, Jake. Hot dog.
Car 3, just set the fastest lap. 13.708. Slow car down low, car stop down low, car stopped up high. New fastest lap for you. Slow car down low, car stop down low. Go high. Car inside, clear. Low car up high, go low.
I'm actually going to keep the line on. It's not bugging me. It's kind of just like a point of reference, really.
Car 3, just set the fastest lap. 13.666.
It's kind of helping me actually go through the turn, because... Oh, my neck! Guys, I need help, but something's not right. Oh, just that would suck, dude. Oh. I feel like if I had a neck injury, it would taste like bloody. Like you could taste blood, I feel like. And you would obviously be in a lot of pain. Like a headache, like just a terrible head pain.
Oh, yeah.
The taste of blood.
Constant headache.
Oh, this is fucking cool to watch up in the grandstand in VR. It's like a perfectly sized track.
It is, actually.
Like grandstands are like everything just looks kind of reasonable.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. Checkered flag, checkered flag. You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty. Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Sweet. I can see the fucking tailpipe here. Just look to my left here. It's fucking right there. Oh man, this. Shit, I could ever like just this 3-dimensional goggles is amazing.
Well, this will be interesting. What? Me say this will be interesting? Ohio Logistics. I truthfully actually don't think I've ever really done any laps around this track. Like, maybe a handful.
It's good shit. Decent field.
You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed right now. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the
I think
race.
12. 12 is my limit. Just do a good field
The
in
estimated
oRacing.
strength of field is 973.
I don't know.
It's back in the NASCAR late 2000s. Back when NASCAR games were first starting to be online. It would only do 8 to 12 anyways. I'm just cultured to that, I guess. That's it though, 10? Fuck. That's still pretty good though for a service, for a Wednesday night on a service like this.
What? How many people
10.
Still waiting on 2 cars to
in
grid.
the race?
And they even tell us we're still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Well, the spotter tells you that now. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yikes. That doesn't play well in my favor. Jordan, let's go!
Where you started? What number are you?
I'm the
Oh,
number
you're starting in
one.
front. You're in front of me.
Starting at 4th.
I'm the number 4, starting in 6th. Everyone behind me.
Waiting on the
didn't
final
qualify.
car to grid.
Waiting on the final call to grid.
So I made a. Excuse me. I made a few modifications to the setup that I think will help me. I quickened the steering rack. I think that was one of my problems.
Yeah, probably.
That's all I did.
Oh, I guess I thought my livery was just taking a while to load. I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
About to go green. Stay
Although
focused.
everybody, except for the guy in front of you.
Oh, P2 just hit P1.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Oh, they're hitting. Oh.
Jesus.
Did you get any X from that?
2. No damage by the sounds of it.
Slow car down low. Go high. You're in 5th. Good job. Car stop down low. Car stop down low. Go high. Go low. You've got wheel damage.
man,
So when
it's
you
a
haul
mess
that,
out
just
here.
come by. You're now in 3rd. The leader is running 14.042. Low car up high. Car stopped up high. Go low. You're in second position right now. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 5.8 seconds. The car in P9 just set the fastest lap. 13.929. The car in P9 just set the fastest lap. 13.911.
Now I'm getting the hang of it.
Car stop down low. Outside, the leader is running 14.071. Clear. That car is a lap down. You've just set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 13.904. Car stop down low. Inside. Clear. Great job. 10 to go. Outside. Outside is clear.
Cunt!
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 3.3 seconds.
Cunt.
Clear up top.
This is balls to the wall.
The leader just did a 14.148. Car inside. Still inside. Clear. Clear. Go low.
He slid up right in front. Like I couldn't have
You're back
not
in fourth
hit
position.
him if I wanted
Car
to.
inside. Clear.
You'll have to look at that. That was, and he's been wrecked. Like he's been up and down all night. That guy.
5 to go. Time to push.
I'm barbecuing.
Car stop down low. Slow car down low. 2 more. Let's go. That car is a lap down. Last lap. The leader just did a 14.399. That car is a lap down. Car inside, clear, go high. Car outside, slow car down low, clear up top.
That was good, dude.
That was me
Checker
and
flag,
you?
checker flag.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
I didn't
that was
even know.
you.
And I
Good
look,
job.
you should
Very
see that in
good job.
VR, dude. That's amazing. I look to my right, and I see me somehow get you, and I'm like, no way. I'm like, I clearly saw. Oh my god.
that was so good. I gotta watch.
That was
those
you?
last couple
Holy
laps.
shit.
Yeah. Well, it was me and you in a lap car. I was the one that was right behind you. The lap car was the one that was always on her inside, and then he took off, and that was me and you that swapped the last couple times there.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at that.
Oh yeah,
now.
no, he spun out. He spun out, so then it was me and you. And I was like, God, yeah. Oh, you'll
That's
have
crazy.
to somehow.
I'm in the audience here watching it.
I wonder. You'll have to somehow. That was hard racing, dude. You're right. Yeah, this car is a lot of fun. I wonder what the winged
racing.
one is like. The winged one will be a lot of fun. Like that'll be a fun one to try.
Watching that last lap. Wow. I don't know. I pulled that off. So I just go up and down in the gears. If I fuck up a little bit, I just go down to first or second, and then it gets me back going. And when I go in the turns, I go to the fourth or fifth, I guess. So I get less speed, less wheel turn in the turn, and then I go back down a gear to get that jump off the back stretch and the front stretch.
That's crazy. I wonder if other guys do that. So for me, I just ran third gear the whole time because that's where it felt comfy.
Yeah.
And just before, there's a moment in the engine where it's like it's revving up to its high point, and then it's like the last 2,000 RPM or 3,000 RPM, it's like it extra ramps up, and that's what like it gives that so much kick. So here, I was driving it till I got a little bit into, just before it snapped the back end of the car, and I'd lift off, and then slide through and then go, but that was a lot of fun.
I'm watching nose cam on you right now.
If there's a way that you can cut that and put it on the page, that'd be sweet.
Oh yeah, I could just screen cap this or something right now. And then just throw it up. This is crazy. I'm doing your nose. Because I think that's the best view of this battle. Because I get to see this lap car and you and me, I mean. Oh, I think we're white flag.
We weren't far off the pace from the leader.
And this is when I cut in.
And I lose it, and what happened? And I went underneath you. But what happened was I actually lost sight of you on my screen, and I was just listening to my spotter, and then I saw you. So that's what happened. You spun, and the way I went by you, and you got going again. My spotter went. Car outside, car inside, and I thought it was the lapped car that we had been battling coming through. So if you watch, I straighten out the wheel because I think I'm gonna hit him because I feel like I'm turning too much. And if I would have just stayed in it, I would have beat you. So, but it was you, and you got that great run because you downshifted, which I never thought of doing. Drag raced me to the line and beat me big time. That was a cool battle.
I gotta turn all the way around just to fucking see your ass.
That's cool. Yeah, those are gonna be
Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, these are the best, I think. For dirt.
Back. So I've never seen this in my life. I need to look at it. Oh, is that because it was non-existent? That's why. It must be. It says this.